Well, towards the end of 2001, you were getting a very big push. You pinned the world champ Steve Austin in a non-title match. You pinned the world champion Kurt Angle in a non-title match. And also during this time, you pinned The Rock, Undertaker, Kane, Edge, others. It looked like you were strapping the rocket to your back. Did you feel that way and when all that was kind of going on too?
No,
No?
I didn't, but that's exactly what Steve Austin said to me.
Yeah.
That's exactly the way he put it too. Like,
Really?
He came out to me, he's like, "Oh, kid, they're fixing to strap a rocket to your back. A rocket ship to your back. What do you think about that?" And I was just like, "Okay, like I'll believe it when I see it." I guess, now I can see why a lot of times they thought I didn't want it, but I didn't believe it till I don't know if we talked about this, but when I first started, so I had the meeting with JR. I signed a 3-year deal with good pay, way more than what's been reported online, by the way. Every time I read anything about what I made at any point in my career, it's always very far off. But anyway, it was an escalating 3-year scale, 3-year escalating pay scale. And anyway, and that's the downside, right?
Right.
So if you don't understand that for the other people, that's your guarantee. So in other words, you might get kicked in the balls every night, but at the end of the year, we're just guaranteeing you'll make at least this much. So if we owe you, we'll pay you at the end of the year. We can punish you every day of the year and make you feel like crap until then, and maybe we will. And that's what it started out like. I wrestled Johnny the Bull in Atlanta. Must have been that first night, I guess, that I was there with Tommy, because I remember that and the ECW TV both being in Atlanta. Weird. Anyway, when I got my first check or two, I went to JR and I was like, "Dude, I don't work for this."
Yeah.
I can't stay if this is what you're going to pay me. And why did I bring this up?
Because strapping the rocket to your back.
Yeah, because that's like, it was shortly after this conversation. I was in Pittsburgh at the Mellon Arena.
Mellon Arena, yep.
This is one of my very first, like during this time that you're talking about when everyone's, and anyway, I'm in the urinal, not in the urinal, I'm in the bathroom standing at the urinal. And I had his name till I just tried to say it. The dude, the Canadian promoter, Pat Patterson.
Oh, okay, yeah, Pat. Okay.
So Pat Patterson's in there, and me, we're the only ones in the bathroom. I'm actually, now that I think about it, I think I was like trying to roll a doobie or something. And I'm like, oh shit. And
we smoke cigs anyway. He rips cigs anywhere, so it's fine.
But I'm new at this point. And anyway, he says, "Hey kid, you're gonna make a lot of money here in this business." And I said to him, "If you say so." And he didn't like that response. He said, "What?" And I said, "No, if you say so, sounds good. I'll believe it when I see it." He goes, "I don't like that answer." He said, "Oh, you're telling me you don't believe in yourself?" And I'm like, "No, I believe in me, but I don't know if that's going to equate to making a lot of money, based on what I've been making here so far. I got paid a lot more before I came here." And that conversation, now having the bigger picture, I can tie all these events together and see where the office might have thought that I was just like, where I should have said, "A rocket ship on my back? Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, I'm getting a rocket ship. Ooh, I'm going to prove to you this isn't a mistake. You're never going to regret doing this. I'm going to be the best rocket ship flyer you've ever had." But that's not me, because I'm like, yeah, that means more money, right?
Yeah, right. Back to what we were saying earlier. It's all about the money.
Yeah. So that's what I remember about my first coming into WWE was like, oh, cool. So I got no control over this whatsoever. That's awesome.
Yeah.